Therefore, speak.
In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair, and fairer than that word of wondrous virtue. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair, speechless messages. Her name is Portia. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth, for the four winds blow from every coast, renowned suitors. Oh my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with one of them, I have a mind that presages me such thrift that I should questionless be fortunate.
Thou knowest that all my fortunes are at sea. Neither have I the money nor the commodity to raise such a sum. Therefore, go forth, see what my credit can in Venice do. That shall be racked, even to the uttermost, to furnish thee to Belmont, to fair Portia. Go, presently enquire, and so will I, where money is, and I no question make, to have it of my trust or for my sake.
I'll buy that. How much is that for? Give that to me here. Quick. Well, if you don't want to pay me the interest, go to someone else. 3,000 ducats? Well. Aye, sir. For 3 months. For 3 months? Well. For the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound. Antonio shall be bound. Well. May you tell me? Will you let me? Shall I know your answer? 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio bound. Your answer to that? Antonio is a good man. Have you heard any imputation to the contrary? Oh, no. My meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. Yet his means are in supposition. He hath an argosy bound to Tripolis, another to the Indies, and I understand moreover upon the Rialto he hath a third at Mexico, and a fourth to England. And other ventures he hath squandered abroad. But ships are but boards, and sailors but men. There be land rats and water rats, land thieves and water thieves, pirates I mean. And then there's the peril of waters, winds, and rocks. The man is notwithstanding sufficient. 3,000 ducats. I think I may take his bond. Be assured you may. I will be assured I may, and that I may be assured I will bethink me. May I speak with Antonio? If it please you to dine with us? Yes, to smell pork, to eat of the habitation of which your prophet the Nazarite conjured the devil into. I will buy with you, sell with you, walk with you, talk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. What news in the Rialto? Who is he that comes here? This is Senor Antonio. How like a fawning publican he looks. I hate him, for he is a Christian. But more for that in low simplicity. He lends out money gratis and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. If I can catch him once upon the hip, I will feed fat the ancient grudge I bear him. He hates our sacred nation, and he rails even where merchants do most congregate. On me, my bargains, and my well-won thrift, which he calls interest. Cursed be my tribe if I forgive him. Shylock, do you hear? I am debating of my present store, and by the mere guess of my memory, I cannot instantly raise up the gross of full 3,000 ducats. What is that? Jubal, a wealthy Hebrew of my tribe, will furnish me. But, sir, how many months do you desire? Lest you bear, good senor, your worship was the last man in our mouths.
Shylock, albeit I neither lend nor borrow, by taking nor giving of excess, yet to supply the right wants of my friend, I'll break a custom. Is he yet possessed of how much you would?
Aye, 3,000 ducats.
And for 3 months?
I had forgot. 3 months, you had told me so. But here you, methought you said you neither lend nor borrow upon advantage.
I do never use it.
3,000 ducats. It's a good round sum. 3 months from 12. Well then, let me see the rate.
Well, Shylock, shall we be beholding to you?
Signor Antonio, many a time and oft you have rated me in the Rialto. About me, my monies and my usances. Still have I borne it with the patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. You call me misbeliever, cutthroat dog, spit on my Jewish gabardine for all which is the use of mine own. Now it appears you need my help. Go on then, you come to me and you say, Shylock, we would have monies. You say so. You thus invite your room upon my beer. Spurn me as you spurn a strange cur over your threshold. What should I say? Should I not say, hath a dog money? Can a cur lend 3,000 ducats? Or should I bend low and in a bondman's key, with whispering in humbleness, say, Fair sir, Wednesday last you spat on me, and the day before you spurned me, the other day you called me dog, and for these courtesies I lend you thus much money?
I am as like to call thee so again, to spit on thee, to spurn thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, lend it not as to thy friends, for when did friendship take breed for barren metal of his friend? But lend it rather to thine enemy, who if he breaks, thou mayst with better face exact the penalty.
Why, look how you storm. I would be friends with you. Have your love. Forget the shames that you have stained me with. Supply your present wants. Take no doit of money, take no doit of usances for my monies. And you'll hear me not. This is kind I offer.
This were kindness.
This kindness will I show. Go with me to a notary's. Seal me there your single bond and in a merry sport. If you repay me not on such a day, in such a sums or sums that are expressed in the condition, let the forfeiture be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh, taken in which part of your body pleaseth me.
Content in faith I will seal to such a bond, and say there is much kindness in the Jew.
You shall not seal to such a bond for me. I'd rather dwell in my necessity.
Fear not, man, I will not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires, I expect a return of thrice, 3 times the value of this bond.
Oh, Father Abraham, what Christians these are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thought of others. What should I gain by the extraction of the forfeiture? A pound of man's flesh, taken from a man, is not so estimable, profitable neither, as a pound of muttons, beefs, or goats would buy to his favor. If he will take it so, if not, adieu.
I will seal unto this bond.
Well then, go with me, meet me forthwith at the notary's, and seal me there your merry bond, your single bond in the merry sport. And I will go and burst the ducat straight.
Hie thee, gentle Jew. The Hebrew will turn Christian. He grows kind.
I like not fair terms and a villain smile.
Come on, in this there can be no dismay. My ships come home a month before the day.
If he does forfeit, surely thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for? To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He had disgraced me and hindered me 500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, schooled my friends, hated mine enemies, and what is his reason?
Jew. A Jew.
I am a Jew. Had not a Jew eyes, Hath not a Jew hand, organ, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warm and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what is his humility? Revenge. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what should his sufferance be? By Christian example? Why? Revenge. The villainy you teach me, I will execute. And it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction.
What? Is Antonio here?
Ready, so please your grace.
I'm sorry for thee. Thou art come to answer a stony adversary, an inhuman wretch, incapable of pity, void and empty from any dram of mercy.
I have heard your grace had taken great pains to qualify his rigorous course. But since he stands obdurate and that no lawful means can carry me out of his envy's reach, I do oppose my patience to his fury. I am armed to suffer with the quietness of spirit the very tyranny and rage of his.
Go on and call the Jew into court. Shylock, the world thinks, and I think so too, that thou but leadest this fashion of thy malice to the last hour of act. Lentest thought thou wilt show mercy and remorse. More strange than is thy strange apparent cruelty. And where thou now exacts the penalty, which is a pound of this poor merchant's flesh, thou wilt not only lose the forfeiture, but touched with human gentleness and love, forgive a moiety of the principal. We all expect a gentle answer, Jew.
I have possessed your grace of what I purpose, and by our holy Sabbath have I sworn to have the due and forfeit of my bond. If you deny, let the danger light upon your charter and your city's freedom. You'll ask me why I'd rather choose to have a weight of carrion flesh than to receive 3,000 ducats. I'll not answer that, but say, it is my humor. Is it answered? What if my house be troubled with a rat, and I be pleased to pay 10,000 ducats to have it banned? What? Are you answered yet? I can give no reason, nor will I not, more than a lodged hate and a certain loathing I bear Antonio, that I follow thus a losing suit against him. Are you answered?
This is no answer, thou unfeeling man, to excuse the current of thy cruelty.
I am not bound to please thee with my answers.
Do all men kill the things they do not love?
Hates any man the thing he would not kill?
Every offense is not a hate at first.
What? Wouldst thou have a serpent sting thee twice?
I pray you, take your question with the Jew. You may as well do anything most hard than seek to soften that than which was harder, his Jewish heart. Therefore, I do beseech you, make no farther offers, use no farther means, but with all brief and plain conveniency, let me have judgment and the Jew his will.
For thy 3,000 ducats, here is 6.
If every ducat was in 6 parts, and every part a ducat, I would not draw them. I would have my bond.
How shalt thou hope for mercy, rendering none?
What judgment shall I dread, doing no wrong? You have among you many a purchased slave, which, like your asses and your dogs and your mules, you use in abject and in slavish parts. because you bought them. Shall I say to you, let them be free, marry them to your heirs. Why sweat the underburdens? Let their beds be made as soft as yours. Let their palates be seasoned with such wine. You will answer, the slaves are ours. So do I answer you, the pound of flesh which I demand of him is dearly bought. 'Tis mine and I will have it. If you deny me, fire upon your law. There is no force in the decrees of Venice. I stand for judgment. Answer, shall I have it?
Upon my power, I may dismiss this court, unless Bellario, a learned doctor whom I have sent for to determine this, come here today. Good cheer, Antonio. What man courage yet? The Jew shall have my flesh, blood, bones, and all, ere thou shalt lose for me one drop of blood.
You cannot be better employed, Bassanio, than to live still and write my nectar.
Why dost thou with thine eyes so earnestly?
To cut the forfeiture from that bankrupt there.
And here I take it is the doctor come. Give me your hand. Come you from old Bellario?
I did, my lord.
You are welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted with the difference that holds this present question in the court?
I am thoroughly informed of the cause. Which here is the merchant and which the Jew?
Antonio and old Shylock both stand forth.
Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
Of strange nature is the suit you follow. Yet in such a rule that the Venetian law cannot impugn you as you do proceed. You stand within its danger, do you not?
Aye, so he says.
Do you confess the bond?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful.
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strange. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is the mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and feared kings. But mercy is above the sceptre's sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God himself. And earthly power then doth show likest to God, when mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. We do pray for mercy, and that same prayer that teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. I have spoken thus much to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which, if thou follow this strict court of Venice, must needs give sentence against the merchant there.
My deeds upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Yes, here. I tendered for him in the court. Yet twice the sum. If that will not suffice, I will be bound to pay 10 times over, on forfeit of my hands, my head, my heart. If this will not suffice, it must appear that malice bears down truth. And I beseech you, rest once the law to your authority, to do a great right, to do a little wrong, and curb this cruel devil of his will.
It must not be. There is no power in Venice can alter a decree established. It will be recorded for a precedent, and many an error by the same example will rush into the state.
A Daniel come to judgment. Yea, a Daniel, O wise young judge, how I do honor thee.
Why then thus it is. You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
O noble judge, O excellent young man.
Therefore lay bare your bosom.
Aye, his breast, so says the bond. Doth it not, O noble judge? Nearest his heart, those are the very word.
It is so. Are there balance here to weigh the flesh?
I have them ready.
Have by some surgeon, Shylock, on your charge, to stop his wounds, lest he do bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
It is not so expressed. But what of that?
for good you do so much for charity. I cannot find it. It's not in the barn.
You, merchant, have you anything to say?
But little, I am armed and well prepared. Give me a hand, Bassanio, fare you well. Grieve not that I am fallen to this for you. Repent but you that you shall lose your friend, and ye repents not that he pays your debt. For if the Jew do cut but deep enough, I'll pay it presently with all my heart.
Antonio, I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed above thy life. I would lose all, sacrifice them all, here to this devil, to deliver you.
Your wife would give you little thanks for that if she were by to hear you make that offer.
We trifle time. I pray thee, pursue sentence.
A pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine. The court awards it, and the law doth give it.
Most rightful judge.
And you must cut this flesh from off his breast. The law allows it, and the court awards it.
Most learned judge. A sentence. Come,
Tarry a little. There is something else. This bond doth give thee here no jot of blood. The words expressly are a pound of flesh. Take then thy bond, take then thy pound of flesh, but in the cutting it, if thou dost shed one drop of Christian blood, thy lands and goods are by the laws of Venice confiscate unto the state of Venice.
is that the law?
Thyself shall see the end. For as thou urgest justice, be assured thou shalt have justice, more than thou desirest.
I take this offer then. Pay the bond thrice and let the Christian go.
Here is the money.
Soft! The Jew shall have all justice. Soft! No haste. He shall have nothing but the penalty. Why doth the Jew pause? Take thy forfeiture.
Give me my principal and let me go.
I have it ready for thee. Here it is.
He hath refused it in the open court. He shall have merely justice and his bond.
Shall I not have barely my principal?
You shall have nothing but the forfeiture, to be taken so at thy peril, Jew.
Why, then the devil give him good of it. I'll stay no longer question.
Tarry, Jew. The Lord hath yet another hold on you. Down, therefore, and beg mercy of the Duke.
That thou shalt see the difference of our spirits. I pardon thee thy life before thou ask it. For half thy wealth, it is Antonio's. The other half comes to the general state, which humbleness may drive unto a fine.
I for the state, not for Antonio.
Nay, take my life and all. Pardon not that. You take my house when you do take the prop that doth sustain my house. You take my life when you do take the means whereby I live.
What mercy can you render him, Antonio?
So please, my lord the Duke, and all the court, to quit the fine for one half of his goods, I am content. So he will let me have the other half in use.
He shall do this, or else I do reckon the pardon that I late pronounced here.
Art thou contented, Jew?
I am content.
Sir, I entreat you home to dinner.
I humbly do desire your grace of pardon. I must away this night towards Padua, and it is meet I presently set forth.
I am sorry your leisure serves you not. Antonio, gratify this gentleman, for in my mind you are much bound to him.
I wish you well, and so I take my leave.
Good sir, of force I must attempt you further. Take some remembrance of us, as a tribute, not as a fee.
You press me far, and therefore I will yield. Give me your gloves. I'll wear them for your sake. And for your love, I will take this ring from you. Do not draw back your hand. I will take no more. And you in love shall not deny me this.
There's more depends on this than on the value.
I see, sir, you are liberal in your offers. You taught me first to beg, and now methinks you teach me how a beggar should be answered.
Good sir, this ring was given me by my wife, and when she put it on, she made me vow that I should neither sell, nor give, nor lose it.
That excuse serves many men to save their gifts. Well, Peace be with you.
Good, sir.
Go, man.